Firstly, we create an account by clicking on Sign Up. We need to fill in the different fields. The username is the identifier for your account. We accept the terms and conditions and then submit the registration form. We receive an account activation email. Just click on the link. Our account is ready, we can now log in. Firstly, we recommend that you read the documentation to better use the Tigmat application. In the documentation, you will find all the necessary and detailed information about managing users, projects, tests, etc. First, let's start with the prerequisites. For web projects, you need to install the Tigmat extension by clicking on the link corresponding to your browser. Once installed, click on Manage Extensions and then on Details for the Tigmat extension. Activate Allow in Incognito and allow access to file URLs. Now, we can create our first project. In the Administration menu, click on Project, then on New Project. Give a name to the project. Several types of projects are possible. Here, we choose Web. We can choose the default values for the operating system, browser, and browser version. These values will be used for each execution, but they can be customized for each execution. Enter the URL of the application to be tested. We can also configure automatic execution by specifying the time when the tests should start automatically. Once we have created users, we can assign them to this project. Here, we can add a description of our project. We can edit the project at any time. Once the project is created, we can create domains. Each domain groups tests of the same category. There are several ways to create tests. Either by importing a JSON file, by creating tests manually, or by using the recorder, which will open the browser with the URL we just entered for this project. On this demo site, I start by creating an account. At the end of each test scenario, I validate by performing a check. Next, I log in with the account I just created. To verify that I am logged in, I check that the word welcome appears. I now test the details of a product and add it to the cart. I add a second product to the cart and verify the total amount of the order. Then, I enter my address and bank details. Finally, I confirm my order. I stop the recording and save my tests. Then, I go back to my domain and find all my tests. I change the names of the tests. The first test is creating an account. The second is login. The third is about viewing product details. The fourth is about the cart. The last test is about checkout. I can continue to create other tests. Now, I can create a suite. A suite is a complete scenario that groups a set of tests from one or several domains. In this demo, we will only use tests from the same domain. We can reorder the tests if necessary. Next, we will create a sprint. All test runs will be executed in the current sprint. I create an iteration. An iteration corresponds to a test run. The iteration is created with the default values of the project, but we can modify these values. By default, all the suites will be executed in the iteration. Here, we can add or remove suites from the iteration. It's time to launch the execution. The iteration may take some time to run. In this demo, the video has been accelerated to save time. Once the execution is complete, you can view the test report. The results of the tests for each suite are listed. You can also view the video of the test execution, which can be useful for debugging. As you have seen, in less than 10 minutes I was able to create an account and a project, develop tests, and execute them without requiring any particular technical knowledge. With Tigmat, you are guaranteed to save resources, time, and money.